Hey, everybody. So many of you may know that one of my areas of professional interest is actor consent and boundaries. And recently I've been reviewing some information about the Chicago theater standards and the development of those standards. For those of you that don't know them, these standards came about following a pattern of abuse that happened at the Profiles Theater in Chicago. And an artist-led movement called #NotInOurHouse pushed back against those abuses and demanded change. Of course, it's not just in Chicago. You've heard about abuse in Hollywood, and this can even happen in schools. One example, the students at the Circle in the Square Theater School in New York City have documented a lot of the abuse that went on there. So I want to share these stories with you because it's important that you be informed about what has happened historically and also about some big recent positive shifts in our industry. So I'm going to put some links in the description, but before you click through those, just know a little content warning here. They're pretty graphic descriptions of harassment and racism and assault. So these things happened in part because actors historically haven't been trained very well to advocate for healthy professional boundaries, and actors are taught often to believe that because it's a competitive industry, they are professionally vulnerable at all times. Like you could be let go of if you don't say yes to everything. And those things taken together, unfortunately, create an atmosphere, make the theater a place where abuse can happen. So periodically, I like to remind students that if someone is leading you to believe that they have power over you, you are within your rights to take that power back. Abusers almost always overstate their level of influence and connections because they thrive on misinformation and gaslighting. So no one other person other than yourself gets to have the final say in your career. You have rights as a student, as a citizen, you have rights as an employee, as an artist, and you have rights as a human being. So I'm not saying all this stuff to scare you. The vast majority of the people that you're going to work with in your career are going to be wonderful, competent, professional human beings, and it's going to be a lot of fun to work with them. But knowing that you have rights and advocating for those rights helps to keep everybody around you safe. If you are in a situation that is unprofessional, you have the right to stand up and say, just like they did in Chicago, not in this house. Thanks.